This is the weekly sales meeting for January 21st, 2024. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic, we're on offense all the time. This is a maxim of the Nike Corporation. At least it was back in 1977. Back then, Nike was known as Blue Ribbon Sports. While it was a growing company, it resembled nothing like the industry giant it is today. It was a private company and may have been teetering on insolvency, depending on who you asked. It was against this backdrop that Rob Strasser, a company executive, drafted his now famous or infamous 10 company principles. These have since resurfaced online in the last several years. These principles then guided the meteoric growth of Nike over the next 40 years. Well, this and a young man named Michael Jordan. Strasser's maxims have been erroneously attributed to many Nike employees. This includes founder Phil Knight. But one may argue these quips and phrases helped guide this company into the future. See if you recognize this list. 1. Our business is change. 2. We're on offense all the time. 3. Perfect results count, not a perfect process. Break the rules, fight the law. 4. This is as much about battle as about business. 5. Assume nothing. Make sure people keep their promises. Push yourselves. Push others. Stretch the possible. 6. Live off the land. 7. Your job isn't done until the job is done. 8. Dangers. Bureaucracy, personal ambition, energy takers versus energy givers, knowing our weaknesses, and don't get too many things on the platter. 9. It won't be pretty. 10. If we do the right things, we'll make money damn sure automatic. This is quite the list, but the one that stands out and has stood the test of time and practice is number 2. We're on offense all the time. In the early days of broadcasting, one might have made this claim about us also. As the business model has matured, we have gotten more conservative in our thinking. Instead of focusing on where we are headed, our industry is rattling its sabers, trying to protect the past. We are playing defense instead of playing offense. We have become reactive and not innovative. We have settled in to be conservative in our operating principles. In our sales practices, we believe something is better than nothing. We fight each other for table scraps rather than trying to grow the pie. We call on clients we hear or see on competitors' airwaves. We attempt to sell them on switching their allegiance instead of growing their unfair share of the market. We sell for share rather than rate and value. All these tactics drive down the perception of the business in the public eye. Nike is now known for its marketing strategies. These strategies often emphasize a proactive and competitive mindset. From its early days, the business of Nike has been offense. It is the second line in its initial statement of purpose. It reads, we're on offense all the time. It rings out from its first bold statement, which is, our business is change. Offense and defense represent two distinct strategic approaches. Companies can adopt either to achieve their objectives. It is how they will navigate the competitive landscape. Both strategies can have merits, but one wins more than the other. And the main difference is mindset. Companies on offense are looking for opportunities. Companies on defense are looking to fend off competitors. When we look at business landscapes, dominance almost always goes to the aggressor. It is a rare instance where the defender of the territory is the winner. Companies do not have that kind of time or those kinds of resources to defend against that kind of onslaught. Companies on offense seek growth, expansion, and market dominance. They seek new opportunities. They develop new markets. They look for new customer segments to serve within their core operating strategy. These businesses will take calculated risks. They will invest in innovation. They will pride themselves in new product development to stay ahead of competitors. Those on defense strive for stability. They are risk averse. Their sole goal is to protect what they have, rather than risk their existing market position. The focus is on preserving their market share, which in turn maintains profitability. If not, they focus on operational efficiency through cost-cutting measures. Sound familiar? William Makepeace Thackeray was a British novelist, author, and illustrator. He is known for his satirical works, particularly his 1948 novel Vanity Fair, a panoramic portrait of British society, and the 1944 novel The Luck of Barry Lyndon, which was adapted for a 1975 film by Stanley Kubrick. He wrote, "Attacking is the only secret. Dare and the world always yields. Or if it beats you, sometimes dare it again and you will succeed." Proactive companies are adept at identifying emerging trends and customer needs. They are quick to adapt to changes in the market. They study consumer preferences and position themselves to fill it. These are the market leaders. Offensive businesses aim to disrupt industries and set new standards. This type of company often challenges existing norms. Defensive businesses take a more reactive approach. Instead of monitoring consumer behavior, they will track competitors' actions. These companies will only change when forced, and by then it's often too late. They are less likely to take significant risks. Companies on the defense often find themselves on a slow, uncomfortable slide, one with a declining market position. William Harrison Jack Dempsey was an American professional boxer, active from 1914 to 1927. He owned the title of heavyweight champion from 1919 to 1926. He said, "The best defense is a good offense." For businesses that play offense, innovation is a core part of their strategy. They invest in research and development to create new products and services. They look to redefine their market. These businesses are willing to take calculated risks to gain a competitive advantage. They will disrupt existing markets. Defensive businesses tend to be more risk-averse. They focus instead on optimizing existing products and processes. They may be hesitant to invest in risky ventures. They prefer to maintain existing offerings. They are often late to the party when it comes to anything new. Offensive businesses aim to be pioneers and market leaders. They use aggressive marketing strategies, all with the goal to establish themselves as the go-to choice for consumers. They look to gain an edge. They will blaze a trail into new markets when appropriate. Offensive-minded businesses are more likely to devote resources towards product development. They are willing to invest in expanding their workforce. They are willing to invest in their infrastructure to support their expansion. Defensive companies focus on cost management and efficiency. They may focus on streamlining operations and reducing overhead. At times, this is at the expense of their existing resources. It was Marcus Aurelius of ancient Rome who said the secret of all victories lies in the organization of the non-obvious. But business offense and defense are usually obvious. When a business is on offense, they tend to be forward-thinking. Offensive businesses focus on long-term growth and potential. They may accept short-term losses to secure a dominant position in the market. This is because they are confident their play will reap rewards in the future. Defensive businesses focus on short-term stability and profitability. They like steady operations devoid of risk. They seek to maintain a course without impacting their financial standing. The same is true for sales teams and individual sellers. Sellers on offense tend to produce more results. Sales teams on offense have an aggressive and proactive mindset. They focus on seeking out new leads, prospecting, and pursuing potential customers. These teams are driven by ambitious growth targets and often aim to be at the forefront of market trends. They are willing to take risks. They adopt innovative sales techniques to stay ahead of the competition. John Stephen Young is a former American football quarterback. He played in the NFL for 15 seasons, most of those with the San Francisco 49ers. He said, "Play not to lose and you will. Play to win and you might." Aggressive sales teams invest significant time and effort in lead generation. They engage in proactive prospecting. They may use channels like cold calling, email marketing, social media outreach, and attending industry events to identify potential customers. These sales teams often use the consultative process. They do so to create significant value propositions, and they use multi-tiered offers to win new customers. They have specific tactics designed to speed up the decision-making process. They will use limited offers, exclusive or expiring benefits, or fast-moving deadlines. Arnold Henry Glasgow was born around 1905 in the United States of America. Little information is offered about his early life, but he graduated from Ripon College and started a humor magazine. He marketed this magazine to other firms. These businesses could then turn his product into their own magazine. Most sent it to their customers as their own branded offering. He wrote, "Success is not the result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire." Offensive sales teams maintain a strong focus on acquiring new customers. These sellers focus on being market leaders. These sellers are often evaluated based on their ability to meet ambitious sales targets, that and their ability to acquire new customers. These teams measure new customer acquisition, they measure revenue growth, and they track market share gains. All are crucial in evaluating their performance. offensive teams focus on aggressive growth and prospecting. The American actor Kyle Martin Chandler said this: "Opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. This is playing offense." The difference between offense and defense is like those who seize opportunity versus those who wait for it to come to them. Sitting and waiting often yields little to no productive results. It leads to missed opportunities and stagnation. In various aspects of life, from personal growth to business endeavors, staying idle can be detrimental. Opportunities are often time-sensitive and fleeting. Waiting too long to act can result in a missed opportunity. Be proactive in pursuing opportunities. Increase your chance of success. Sitting and waiting hinders progress and achievement. Progress is often a result of taking action, making mistakes, learning, and adapting. Without action, there is no growth or improvement. In competitive environments, waiting can put you at a disadvantage. Others who are proactive and take the initiative are likely to surpass those who remain idle. Being proactive can help you stay ahead of the competition. When we passively wait, we may regret not taking action later on. What-if scenarios can haunt us, leading to feelings of disappointment and frustration. Time is a limited and expiring resource. Every moment wasted on inaction is a time that cannot be regained. Seizing the present moment and taking action leads to valuable outcomes. Taking action allows us to gain experience. We can learn from mistakes, and we can adapt our strategies. Even if the outcome isn't optimal, the lessons learned can be invaluable. Wait and see stunts personal growth and self-improvement. Embracing challenges and taking risks are essential for expanding our abilities. Waiting can lead to a state of inactivity and resistance to change. Fear of failure may hold us back, but by taking action, we confront our fears and open ourselves to new possibilities. Life is uncertain, and waiting for the perfect moment may never come. Embrace uncertainty. Step out of your comfort zone. Sitting and waiting can be a trap that limits progress and opportunity. Take proactive steps. Be bold. Embrace action. Whether in personal pursuits or professional endeavors, being proactive yields significant rewards. Our job, should we accept it, is to always be at the forefront of the idea spectrum. We should strive to be the person or team the marketplace turns to for new ideas, the one they look to for new thoughts, the first name they think of for innovation. Don't stop. Stay on offense. It works better for your sales franchise in the long term. Take the Nike approach and play offense all the time. My new book, 52 Weekly Sales Meetings, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy or two. You can always send one to a friend. Zero penalty for overperformance. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now and you can follow the instructions to order.